is there a conspiracy among UFO skeptics to discredit sources of UFO information? This is a fascinating idea and one that I've thought about from time to time. Well, now we have a new proponent of this theory in one Dr. Travis Taylor. That's right, the star, if you will, of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. And he's got some really interesting things to say. So let's get in here and talk about it. This is Cosmic Road, where I discuss UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like, please subscribe, and please hit the bell to be notified of future videos. And as I'm going through it, please comment below and let me know what you think. Okay, so recently there is a UFO convention, Phenomenon, and Dr. Travis Taylor was asked to sit down for a brief interview, and he did. And he had some really interesting things to say. But the thing that really got my attention was the idea that there could actually be an organized conspiracy among UFO skeptics to discredit, again, sources of UFO information. And of course, he has come under attack many times, and he's starting to sense a pattern in this and to come to believe that maybe there's something behind that more than just some disparate voices from certain skeptics. So without further ado, here is what he had to say.
Also, as you mentioned, the boulders going downstream, and Gary Nolan and Elizondo and yourself, it's like every time someone comes up to say, well, I'm a scientist and I'm authoritative and I'm looking at this critically, then the wolves converge on that person. I mean, Gary's just starting to get a little sense of that. You've gone through that. Elizondo went through that, and it makes you wonder why. I mean, I guess it's just
what's driving that, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
What is driving? What is the motivation behind this group of people that want to viciously attack, debunk, and cancel?
Yeah.
Is there a shadow group behind the curtain that's driving this, paying this, funding this, putting the energy behind it? That seems like conspiracy theory stuff, but it's too orchestrated and it's too much.
Yeah,
it's so odd,
and it happens so consistently.
Yeah,
with these guys.
Now, and I'll tell you, I'm not a conspiracy theory believer. In fact, conspiracies are illegal in our Constitution. Mm-hmm. So if we find some shadow organization or some men in black or whatever, then they're breaking the law.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we need to find them and bring them to justice, I think.
Well, and that may be part of the reason why they, try to destroy every effort to uncover it, because they know that over the past 70 years, they've done some things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Now that's a fascinating idea. What do you think? Could there be a conspiracy, a concerted effort to silence and to discredit this whole thing, to keep suppressing this information as it has been suppressed for decades upon decades, largely by the government. However, it shouldn't surprise anybody that they also have agents out there among the citizens to also continue this narrative. That seems to have been around for a long time as well. If you are a believer in the MJ12 theory, or if you're a believer in MJ12, well, one of the listed members of that group was a leading UFO skeptic, like a professional skeptic that made the rounds trying to debunk UFOs. And if he was all along a member of the control group, then that makes perfect sense. And so maybe they have continued to do stuff just like that. And that could be what we're seeing out there. I'm not saying, I don't think Greenwald is a paid disinformation agent. I really don't. I think he's on the level. I think he's just a little bit skeptical. And there's nothing wrong with being skeptical up to a point, although I think that some people go past the point of reason and they aren't willing to actually look at the evidence because they come into it with these preconceived notions. And also they want everything to be proven with, a rigorous scientific method. And while that would be nice, the phenomenon is elusive in that way. It is not always easily describable even, much less scientifically provable or understandable. So, I personally don't need it to be scientifically provable or understandable. If I see a freaking flying saucer flying over my head, that's really all I need to see. And I've had some anomalous experiences. I've never seen an actual flying saucer, but I have experienced what I consider the greater phenomenon. And UFOs exist, in my mind, in a much larger cosmos, if you will, of related phenomena. And, it's all part of one big overall thing. And I've experienced other parts of it. And I've had videos on some of that if you want to go through my videos. But anyway, so I don't need it to be proven to me scientifically. I appreciate those who do. However, there do seem to be some people who are just hostile to the whole business and who attack anybody that comes forward on this issue. So is Dr. Travis Taylor right? And, again, he's not even saying that that's what's going on. He's saying that potentially that's what's going on. And I think that's a fascinating idea. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think there's some sort of concerted effort among UFO skeptics to continue suppressing this information and discrediting it? If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. That'd be awesome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. That would rock. There's social media links below. Please follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'm trying to build this platform. And there's even a PayPal button below if you wanted to support the channel. That'd be super cool. Until next time, Cosmic Road out.